Hello kids, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So today, because of God's faithfulness, once again we are back with a brand new story. Where are my two friends?
Here we are!
I'm Seru.
I'm Bobo.
Okay, Sheru and Bobo. Have you ever heard about the story of Daniel and the lion's den?
Yes, I have. I heard it from my forefathers, the lions.
Yes.
No, I've never heard about this story.
Okay, so welcome to the story of Daniel and the lion's den.
Yeah!
Daniel was a man who used to love God and used to pray 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening.
Wow, I also love to pray every day.
I heard about it.
Yes, and then the Lord blesses him. And not only that, but he was also in the highest rank in the king's
Wow,
palace.
I love to be in highest position.
Yes. But do you guys know what happened after that?
I heard about it from my forefathers.
No, Jessica.
But one day the king announced that everyone should worship him for the next 30 days. And if anyone fails to do that, they will be put in the lion's den.
Wow, I'm afraid of lion. He might eat me.
Do not be afraid. I'm a good lion. I'm your friend.
And Daniel continued to pray to the God of Israel.
Wow, he's so faithful. I want to be like him.
And later when the king got the news about him, king got angry and threw Daniel in the lion's den and said, "If your God is true and real, may your God save you."
Great is the God of Daniel that saved Daniel. Do you know friends?
No,
Boba? Jessica?
no.
My forefathers, the lions, told me that they were hungry and they tried to eat Daniel, but the angel of the Lord appeared and shut the mouths of the lion.
Wow.
Yes, Sheru, that's true. That's right. Because when the next morning came, the king went and checked about Daniel.
Yeah, I
And
heard about
Daniel was
it.
alive because his God sent the angels and shut
so
the
true.
mouth of the lions.
Wow.
So Sheru and Bobo, do you guys know what happened after that?
No, I have no idea.
The king passed a new law.
What law?
The law said that all must worship and fear the God of Daniel, for he is the living God.
Living God?
Huh?
Yes, the living God. So kids, this was the story of Daniel and the lion's den. So I hope you all have understood the story.
Yes.
So Sheru, what did you learn from the story?
That we should worship only the living God.
Yes. And Bobo, what did you learn from the story?
We should not fear anyone except our living God.
Yes. So what I have understood is that there is always power in prayer. So when you pray, you have to believe and you have to know that God of Daniel is also listening to your prayer.
Wow, Saru, I've learned so many things. Oh, and it was a wonderful story.
Of course, Lee, it will be wonderful because lions are great.
So kids, this was it for today. Meet you next week with a brand new story. And before we go, let's end this with a praise. Are you guys ready?
Oh,
yes, yes, yes.